Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to Vlogtober, day 5. Yep, 5 days, y'all. I did it. I think it's day 5. But yeah, it's day 5. Y'all, I was shopping around the house, going in all of my little crevices that I haven't even gotten to yet to clean out. You know, all of my thrifted pieces and pieces I've collected for so long. And a lot of places I've gotten to already and I have gotten rid of it, but some places I haven't. So, you know, I am, again, here we go with this bedroom of mine. But my second shelving unit, and I showed y'all that if you didn't see the bedroom video, right? Go back a couple videos. And I showed y'all, and I showed you it was a shelving unit in there. I had got that for like less than $25. And actually, and I just got $2 and something cent off of it. Okay. So you know how you go to Temu and get the price reduction? So I did that. And because the price had went down for my second one. Well, anyway, that came today. So I'm going to actually, in the corner of my room, these are small shelving units and they have small shelves on them. And they had me anyway, you'll see it. And because I'm going to be doing it this week. That's what the video is about today. So there's a corner, right? And I'm going to butt them in the corner. Wait, like this. So one will be this way and one will be that way and it'll meet in the middle, right? So that's going to take up that corner where I used to have a dresser there, like a big old bulky chest of drawers. So now it'll be just, and they're not huge because everything I'm going for in the room, I want more space in the room. You know what I mean? So that's why all that big bulky furniture has to go. So anyway, I said, let me go look around for something to decorate because I don't want to buy anything for that room, right? I don't want to buy stuff for those shelves. I don't want to go out looking and all of that. I wanted to get in my mind what I needed. So I started going through my stuff. Now here I am running my mouth. For the 3 people that's going to be like, girl, you talk too much. But anyway, I said, let me go through my stuff and see what I had. So my idea is it's going to look traveled, like collected, like I've been all over the world and I bought something back from every country that I've been in. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's going to look like. Okay. So, and I may tell that story one day about, I might come up with a story and tell y'all that story about how all these countries I've been to and what place I got this from and I bought it back and yeah, all made up. Like just because I'm a story writer and a storyteller. I love to, I've done it my whole life. And in my mind, I'll go to a place and I'll picture myself there, even if I don't even know what it's like. Yeah, I do that. But anyway, I want to find some books. My daughter left these. Here because she couldn't fit them in her suitcase when she left. So I'm going to use them. Now this is just like, I don't care what the books are about. This is what I'm looking for at the thrift store because I want to be able to stack some. I want to put some in the bookcase, book ends, you know what I mean? And I had 5 shelves on this side, 5 shelves on that side. So I just want it to be, you know what I mean? A place where I need an empty spot. I want a couple books. So I'm probably going to look for like 6 more of these books. I don't want a whole lot. Maybe 8. But I want them small like this because the shelves are small. You know what I mean? I don't want big, bulky ones. Then I found this. I don't know that I'm going to use that, but I was happy to find it. Some of you guys might remember when I thrifted this. It was in one of those bags. I think it was in a jewelry bag, not even a junk bag. And I got to see if I can make this work. But it just sits like this as a clock. I don't think I'm going to use this in there, but, you know, I love the tortoise look of it. Thought that was cute. Anyway, back to the video. So then I told y'all I had my eyes on some brass, couple pieces of brass, like old thrifted brass, something from the thrift store. And books, that's what I was looking for, right? Well, I've expanded because I started searching and I said, because I wanted, like I said, to look like I've traveled. I thought this was so cute. Y'all know where this came from. This came from the cathedral in your local city. Yeah, when they was tearing it down because they had a fire. That's where I got this from. And it means so much because I used to go to mass there every Sunday. See my story? Yo, I'm joking. Anyway, I found this at the thrift store, but it could mean something to somebody. You see, and that's why they would have it on their bookcase. Nothing means anything to me. This was $1.99 and probably 50% or 75% off at the thrift store probably about 7-8 years ago. And I've used it for all over the place. It looks raggedy. It looks like it's been around for a while. It looks all beat up. I love it. It just has such character. This might find its way in there. And if you'll notice, I'm going in the same colorway. Like everything is gonna, you know, the stuff that I was finding. This right here, I got this from the thrift store. It came in one of them bags, the bags I buy. And I didn't know what it was at first, but these came from IKEA. But again, my trip to Africa, when I was in Kenya, and the lady on the side of the road who made homemade baskets, I bought these from her. You see how you can really turn something around and make it special? I bet you all these people that you go to their houses and they're telling you the story about stuff around their house, I bet you they're making it up like I am. Look at that. That might find its way on there. Then, this was from 1973. I was at a barbecue. The fairy lamp. Amber. You know I'm loving amber right now, right? Found this, gotta had it. This either will end up on my bed tray or the bookcases. I'm using, my bedroom is shades of brown, right? And then I have black as my trim, right? So I have all the way from the lightest of beige all the way to the darkest of brown. I'm opening the room up to. So amber fits in. And this could be either on the bookcase. Look. On a shelf. With something else next to it. I don't know, something. It'll wind up somewhere. Or I'm thinking my bed tray. Because it has a candle in here. And I can light it right on my bed tray. So, then, this is what started it. I went to look in the guest room in one of these little cabinets I have in there. And I found these. I said, oh, I have brass. I have some brass, though, too. I'm going to polish them up. Because I don't want this. Then again, I don't know. I'm going to clean them. Like dust them off and I'm going to see what they look like. I don't want garish gold. Like this. I bought this in here for y'all to see what I'm talking about when I say garish gold. My mom used to call stuff garish. I think it just means gaudy. Yeah, I don't want this. This is not what I'm looking for that. I won't use that. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Doled out, brassy, aged looking. So I don't know that I would polish them as much as I would clean them. Just wipe them off really good with a wet, damp cloth and see what I'm liking about it. But I think I'm going to try to use these candlesticks in there too. And then these I just got from Ross. And I had them over in my bookshelves in the kitchen. But they're so tiny that I just don't like the size of them. I had actually sat them on candlesticks, right? These vases, it's like a trio. This one, and they were like $4.99 a piece. Yeah, at Ross. I got them a couple months ago. You see? I think I'm going to use these in there because it's the perfect size for that small. And this is enough brass for me. With these 3 vases and those candlesticks, mixed in with the ambers and the tans. And, you know, I got a couple black pieces. I showed y'all some pieces that I was painting black. But then I remembered I had these. And these were just recently sitting here. Right? I had these. I got these from Michael's a couple years ago. These bookends. Yeah, they don't even have the price on them. Oh, no, it was a tag price. That's right. But these might be bookends on there too. Because like I said, it's 5 shelves on 2 units. So where I put the little acorn bookshelves on one side, I may use this on another side. You see? And these are just horses in black with the little wood stand. So this might wind up in there. And like I said, I'm going to do it with y'all. At least, you know, show y'all my plan going in there. Before the bedroom's done, we're going to get that corner fixed. Because I got to wait on my rug. And that might not come till the latest it's supposed to come is the 14th of this month. Ain't no sense in me breaking down that bed until I can go in there when the rug comes. Break down that bed, remove the rug that's in there. And then I want to clean my carpet because it hasn't been cleaned in a couple years. Like underneath that rug, I want to vacuum real good. But I also just want to run the steam cleaner through the room before I put the bed in. you know, up underneath. I've cleaned around the bed with the shampooer, but I haven't been able to get up underneath of the bed. And it's dusty, not dirty, but dusty. So I found this in one of those bags, you know, I get from the thrift store. But don't this look like I went somewhere? Right? It's a little trinket thing. But y'all, these are worth like $66. This little thing. I never sold it, but I said, you know what? I might use this in a little, you know, on the bookshelf, some kind of way, next to something, you know, like a fill-in piece. I also have a bunch of, this has to be painted. I pulled this out so I can paint that. I had painted it green at one time. And this one's just, I'll probably keep that. It looks like cement, right? And here's another succulent. This will be going black. And so this could be a fill-in too on the bookshelf. You know, a bunch of different succulents and things like that I have. And then these are little mini vases from Z Gallery. And they weren't even, how much were these, y'all? $8 or something. Wait a minute, how much? I can't see. Y'all know I can't see. I have no idea how much it was. I think it's $8. I'm not sure if you could see it. From Z Gallery, I paid 65 cents or something like that, 79 cents. But anyway, look. Again, a little, if I'm putting something somewhere, this could add in. I don't know where I would use it. I may not use it. But I was just gathering up things that looked like I had been somewhere. You know, things from around the world type thing. Here's more bookcases. Bookcases. Book ends. I had thrifted these. They were $5.99. And I don't know what they were on sale for, but I know I ain't paying no $5.99 for them. But look at that. Now, they might need a paint job because they're faded out. Then again, I do like the rustic look of them. You know what I mean? So, and these are just ceramic painted like a very light gold color. Not necessarily brass, but very light gold. So this might still work. I don't know. We'll see. But I grabbed them. And all of this I'm putting to the side that I can choose what I want to do off of it, you know. And I found a little house. Probably won't use it. But one of these little houses. This might get painted and it might fit in if need be. And then this car right here. This, I've thrifted this red. Right? And you can see the little dents in there and where the paint's come off. But it used to be red when I first thrifted it. I painted it gold. I used it gold for a while. And then I painted it black. And I've used it black for a while. So I think I'm going to put another, I don't know. I like the dent. I like the little scrapes on it and whatnot. So I might leave that. I might leave it just like this. And if I get a chance to use this in them bookcases, I will. But yeah, that's it. I just had a couple things. I said, let me share something with y'all today. I ain't have much. I didn't do much. I stayed in bed most of the day. Ran my mouth on the phone. When me and Lane get on the phone, I haven't talked to Lane in a good while. So we had about a good couple-hour conversation about this and that and this and that. And before you know it, it was late. She is selling, y'all. Lane is my best friend for some of y'all who don't know who she is. She used to sell paparazzi. She backed out of it because she got her life changed and things went on. And now she's an empty nester. And so she's, life has changed for her. So she's trying to get, but Lane had bulk jewelry. She has a whole lot of it. She has it and she's selling it for $2 a piece. Okay, the pieces that she has. I don't know if she has any of that expensive, the $25 ones, but I'm sure they're not $2. I didn't even ask her that. But I said I would ask you guys, if any of you want a live sale where she can show the jewelry, I will put it on my channel, put her, you know, connect her in, and we'll do a live with her selling the paparazzi. Excuse me, y'all. My throat is so dry today. So, especially with me going through that dusty stuff. But I told her that we could do a live. And I could just connect her in. And because now you know how you could share with the live and have people on. So I said, maybe we'll do that if enough of y'all want to pick up some jewelry. The holidays are coming. Gifts, one. But two, people want to go places. Thanksgiving's coming. You might want to have a cute piece of jewelry. New piece of jewelry. And, you know, a lot of gifts, $2 a piece, where they sell them $5 a piece. So, let me know in the comments if you guys, or if, you know, yeah, in the comments, just say, I don't, you know, yes, or whatever, or, you know, not yes, because I wouldn't know what you was talking about, but just say paparazzi or jewelry. Put jewelry in the comments, and I'll see if we have enough people. I'll tell her that we'll do it, and then we can have a live one night, maybe even by the end of this week. And you guys, she'll hold the jewelry up. You can say you want it. First person says they want it, got it, and she'll mail everything. She's in Georgia. She's over in the Atlanta area, and she'll mail it out to you. All you got to do is contact her with your info, pay her, all of that. I ain't gonna have nothing to do with it, except for we'll have fun talking, chatting while the sale's going on, you know. So, yeah, she's trying to finally get rid of, she's been doing it. She had today, she was like, girl, let me get off this phone. Somebody ordered 75 pieces. She had to go pick 75 pieces. I said, well, pull some more. So just in case everybody wants to, have the sale, pull out a bunch of stuff, you know, so that way she can just show it. If you want it, you buy it, and, you know, good way to give some Christmas gifts out the way. But anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for stopping by and watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. And most importantly, make sure you're subscribed. Yeah, and don't forget to hit your notification bell, because I'm doing, I don't see a lot of people doing Vlogtober, so I don't know if it's being pushed or not, Vlogtober, but I wanted to try to commit to the 31 days of October. So that way I can get back in the swing of at least uploading several times a week, you know, back into the way it used to be. Y'all, I'm coming up December 5th. Guess what day that is? Wait, y'all. It is 8 years. 8 years I've been doing YouTube, December 5th. So, yeah. Yep. It's my anniversary again. So, I will chit chat with you guys later. I appreciate you. All right. Bye-bye.